Welcome to another episode of Ducks in Space! As I just said. Woo! Okay, yeah, I'm still working on my fabulous Marines project. Lots and lots of duckies. I've already almost finished two of them. These two, almost. Not completely. This one is a few little mistakes, and I have to do something with the emblems. Right now, I am thinking about rambling. Just go ahead and don't care who is watching. Welcome. How are you all doing? If you have watching my streams before, that's not being me inconsiderate, well, maybe a little bit, but I'm just so happy to be streaming again and painting and everything, and my head is just going everywhere, and I always forget the most polite things. I'm sorry. Right now I am doing a little bit of brainstorming. Whoa, yes, I'm storming my brain. Yes, I still have a lot of duckies to paint. These ones. And let's get a little bit more of a close up there. Ooh, a little over there. Yeah, there we go. So we can get a little bit of a better. Oh my God! I'm not only my brain is stumbling, my tongue is also. The great designed Space Marine ducks from Epic Duck Studios. I've been changing my plans all the way because I did not have taken enough time to think it all through. That's also me. Also, I cannot read calendars apparently because I thought we still had a few months before Pride Month. Oh no, it's June. Yes, that's Pride Month. What? Oh, okay. Good. Original plan was to paint 18 ducks in the pre-heresy colors of all the chapters. Sorry, at that time there were not chapters, they were legions. But what the F does that have to do with the fabulous Marines, aka Pride Month, aka the Trevor Project is not only Pride Month, but that's the charity we are working for. Absolutely nothing. So it does have to do a little bit with Space Duckies. So, no, that's not the thing. So I thought, you know what, as I have still printed them, I want to paint them, I give them all, oh my God, one color of the pride flag. Yeah, but then I'm still painting just Space Marines duckies, and those colors are also colors that can be used for normal Space Marines. So still, what is the... Okay, so the thing I am now, as you can see, I have already my colors over here from the pride flag. And I have noted down some parts of the whole duck that is that I have to go paint, and in what color. And I think I have gotten it. So every part of this duck does get a certain color of the pride flag, of course with a little bit of highlights here and there. But the left shoulder pad will be pink, and in this case pink from Vallejo. Then we have pure red. Why do I start with an R? I don't know. Pure red for the shoulder pad trimmings. We have yellow for the eagle emblem. The Aguila, I believe they called it. I am working on the books. The orange, that's the duck himself. So that's that color. Yeah. Then we have a royal blue for the chest armor, so they will have a little bit of a ultramarine vibe. And This is Diabolic Plum for the helmet and breather, so that will be this color. And we will do the eyes in Spellbound Fuchsia. Well, not the whole eyes of course, but mainly the pupils. There we go, those are the colors. And my wet palette is very thirsty. Let's add a little bit of water. There we go. So yeah, that's as I keep repeating over and over again, because hey, it is for a charity that I'm painting here. If we get, let's get that one, that nice mini holder from JD3D. Oh my god, now I am I'm even doubting it is. I have printed it there. At least this one I did buy last year for the because he made that one especially for the whole Fabulous Marine project. Great. I am a big supporter. Also, I am a collector of collections, and hey, I didn't have one in my collection yet, so that's why. Why not buy one? What is a charity stream without any rewards? As I said, I started too late. So yeah, I am a little bit, I should have organized it a little bit better. But, there is a reward if I get to my my goal, my $250, and we are quite well, oh yeah, right, that's right, 200 and, well, only $95 to go. If we reach that, then I will send everybody, and by now that's almost everybody who donated money, I will send them at least one, maybe two, if I can get them all painted, maybe even 3 Space Marine ducks, meaning at least 1 Fabulous Marine duck, a Ultramarine duck, and if I can get to that, one of these. These ones will probably also be Ultramarines, but at least they have weapons and nice other stuff. Well, not that weapons are nice, but they look nice. They look more Space Marine. And right now, as I said, I have decided what to paint what. So let's just slap on some of the paints. And I think it's easier. Oh, and now we are going to enjoy myself and our little paint mixer. Sorry, there's a lot of mooing going on right now. Okay. And that's the yellow. Then we have the Eternal Hunt green. We have the Royal blue. Normally, I would try to do this before stream, but I was a little bit behind in time. That's why. Good, we have a pink, we have a nice bright red, and let's see, hot pink is for sex, red is life, Yellow is for sunlight. Orange is healing, so the duck itself is healing. Okay, green is nature. Oh, hey, we have eternal hunt. Okay, that's not. Yeah, well, you do hunt in nature normally. Depends what you hunt, of course. Oh, this is not blue. It should be turquoise. Oh, wait. Ooh. Then we have. Why did I use blue? We have turquoises. Yes, we have turquoises. Let's use which one? Turquoise siren. Hey, and there we go again. I guess I made that little example I have here. I made that one in Word, I guess, or maybe in Excel, and didn't realize I had to use a turquoise. Yes, I do love the color, and I do love the whole. So it's not blue, it's turquoise. And we are going to use turquoise. So it still will not be a. It still will not be. Oh, yeah. Turquoise siren. That's one of the middle colors, not too dark. So then we get a indigo. Well, this is a diabolic plum and a spellbound fuchsia for violet. Let's see what we can do with it. Well, we start with the biggest part, and that's the armor, which should be turquoise. Oh, now I'm not sure how the yellow and the turquoise go together. But we can still change it up. That's absolutely no problem. I mean, we have. On the other hand, most of those chest icons, those double-headed eagles, is what they are normally are. This is a one-headed duck, but with the wings spread out, and they are normally gold. Now this is, in this color, it is still a little bit more Horus Heresy, pre-Horus Heresy, as the was it the Children of Horus? And they named them later. Right now, in the book I'm reading, they are still the Luna Wolves. But I believe later on the Sons of Horus. Wait, it's the Sons of Horus. So they changed their name and their colors, and that became some kind of. Officially, I believe it is teal. A little. I always get confused by it. That does already look nice, but hey, that's only the first color. Let's put immediately that yellow on there. And I said there will be some highlighting here and there later on, but this is just to get the basic colors in. This is also the way how I normally work, going from one project immediately to, well, it is still the same project, but you change everything except the model we paint, or we change the complete model and whatever. I'm a really chaotic painter. And yes, I am also one that does not often finish stuff. I have to use my secret weapon, the color wheel. Yeah, I already thought so. Well, yellow, orange should maybe be better, but the duck is already orange. I could make it red. If we make that red, just leave it for now. I will make a note. Eagle, and then the earrings, as I call them, of the shoulder pads. Let's go on with what do we have? I do have to keep my paper all the way over there if I need it over here. Left shoulder pad. And yes, I have always trouble with left and right. That's the left one. How I got my driver's license right the first time? Pure luck, I guess. Yes, I did do that. I got my driver's license immediately at the first try. Woo! Just a little tip. If I am driving and you are telling me where I should go, never tell me to go left or right. Just point where you want me. Then we have the green for the shoulder pad. Now, I do know that red and green do fit good together. There are opposites on the color wheel. So the red trimming will not be really that. Off, I would say. Then we have as the chest armor is turquoise. We have the pink, we have the red, orange is already yellow for the green, turquoise, indigo, the indigo. That is this one. A whole breather and helmet. Maybe we can change that later a little bit. Just, well, in fact, he's not even wearing a helmet. Just what I call a breather. Face mask, whatever you want to call it for these duckies. Oh, I've got the back of the whole arm. leave that airpiece open for now. Just in case I decide to make it another color. Immediately go back to my indigo. I have to paint over that one later. Not a big problem. It's just trying to get the colors in. See how it is looking, how it is going to look, how it's that kind of thing. And sometimes I just ramble in the very, very bestest of my English. For the eyes, and what were we? Oh, we were going for the trimmings for red. Green and red do always go nicely together. Gives automatically a nice Christmassy vibe. Those are the two main colors for things Christmassy. And now pink is also very close to red. This should also not be a very bad choice. Now it should be a giant shadow, but let's make them also red. Just for the fun of it. Now like big giant tail lights, brake lights. I think another go. It's not completely opaque as I would see. already Halloween. It sounds quite Halloweeny. Halloween what? Spooky church. Yeah, oh, okay. Hey, Halloween. It's June, guys. It's June, not October. But okay. I'm going to try something else. Well, if I make these yellow, how does that look? Because maybe I know that purple and turquoise go well together. Well, officially I'm not using purple, but indigo and violet. Of course. So these are the colors that come closest to them. The turquoise and purple work. So I am thinking of also using the violet. I forgot how to pronounce violet. Violet, yes, that's the one. Violet. Very good. The only thing that does indeed bother me right now with this whole color combination is the red and the green. To be honest, I do like this better than the former combination. So, at least the violet is not for the eyes, but for the Aguila. Chest emblem. Okay. This shoulder pad gives me really the Christmas vibes. So I have to change the trimmings in another color. The color of the shoulder pad itself. What can we make green otherwise? Or I could maybe Okay, a little bit. I could make the eyes also green. Which means we would have to make the other shoulder also. It's green and that will go well together. It's even better than yellow. And make this here thingy green. Oops. That gives always a little bit of a Joker vibe to me, but that doesn't bother me as much as the whole Christmas vibe. Means we have yellow. Yellow was not bad. So now we have to make this one yellow. It's already dried out. Water in my water palette. The white. Over here. Oops. Oh, yeah, that's definitely a drop. Yellow will not completely cover green very nicely. Let's make this fit again, or at least so, left shoulder pad can stay. It's not the eagle. Orange can stay. The yellow, not the duck emblem, and also not the trimmings, but the left, right shoulder pad. And green, not the right shoulder pad, but the earphones or something. And we at least have all the colors in. Don't put it away too far away, too far away. Over there. I will get some time to write that down neatly, because this is a little bit of a mess. Of course, it's just a little paper for notes. Flying out stuff. Of course, this is completely without any shading and or highlighting. Even the duck has just normal feather colors that are used. That is my eye white, in this case Kraken lavender. The Kraken almost didn't want to come out. Hello. My little. Come on, let me go. Shoot a little bit. Just shoot a little bit. Still 2 weeks to go. Okay. Once more. Always needs at least 2 coats, even over white. The chest armor does definitely need a little bit of highlighting and shading. Well, everything needs a little bit of shading. Let's start with the duck itself. Those paints are from Saturday and they are no longer usable. Bertha is very busy. Busy cow. As my wet palette is thirsty, so a little bit. It's not officially the colors that I am using for the feathers of the duck are not orange, but still, it still does look very much orange to me if I put a lighter color next to it. Army painter still insists on calling them yellow. Or at least this color also yellow. Okay. Eyebrows. One of the things that I definitely like about these space ducks is that they really look angry in the most cute way possible. And the creator of the Mr. Epic Duck Studio, I still need to watch his video. I mean, I believe he even introduces himself, and me and names. Sorry for that. But he's has done some really nice work on these. But he has not only Space Marine ducks, he has a whole load of them on MyMiniFacory. Go check it out. Just type in Epic Duck Studio. I have heard he is also working on some comic related ducks. I heard things like Venom, Spider-Man, Spawn. I definitely am going to keep an eye on his work. For all those really great duckies. I am going to use all these colors. This will mean that I will have to, for shading and such, I will have to line a lot. Well, a lot, but it's not a very difficult mini to paint. In fact, it's quite big. It doesn't have a lot of very small parts or details, but it's really nicely done. But on the other hand, especially these large areas always a little bit difficult to highlight. At least that's what I always have. So I will not highlight those. I will highlight his wings, his tail, and a few details on the head. Hold on a second. Go for this color. The cheeks. Eyebrows. Make them this down a little bit smaller. Get a little bit more of a transition layer. Quite a lot of them have a hole in their head. Probably something that's printing them. But I'm just filling them up with paint. It does work very well. Before there was anything at least known to me about especially liquid green stuff or something, I always had a pot of very old paint that was, you know, the paint dries out, it becomes really thick and sticky. I used I believe it was even a white. I kept it dry enough to be usable, but always as a very thick putty-like substance just to fill small holes. Until GW came out with their liquid putty. Really nice stuff, only for the purpose they tell you should use it. It's a little bit not what I expect of it. Shrinks a little bit too much. I still have a pot over here. Also keep it as fluid as it can be or has to be, and mainly use it to create rust effects. Small items, well, rust effects, more rust. Not effects. Structure. This rust never is very smooth. But because I do like this, just for as a giveaway thingy. The only thing is the shoulder pads are quite empty. Thing that's also bothering me. Hey Shanur, hello, welcome. How are you doing? This first day of the week. You're doing good, that's good. Well, I'm doing good too. And I'm for the third time changed my mind about my Space Duckies. As you probably know, I wanted to make 18 of them in the pre-heresy colors. As the 18 pre-heresy legions. But then I thought that had not very much to do with the whole Pride and Fabulous Marines thing. Then I wanted to paint them all in pairs, so every duck would get one of the colors of the Pride flag. And today I thought that's not going to work either, because if you only use one of those colors on them, you still have normal Space Marine colors. And that's why I'm now trying out this little thingy. There we go. All the colors of the pride flag are in there, on there. And I'm now still only considering, as the shoulder pads are quite empty, maybe I should make a stylized FB on there. You know, reverse F and then a B or something. Or, well, you can make with a little bit of effort. Of course, let's have my paper out. Don't mind my scribbling over here. That was my whole thing, finding the right colors and everything, because you have an F that can be made into. But yeah, now it's more F3. That looks more like an F3. But if you have, oh wait, why do I make a B? It's Marines. Yeah, that's a little bit, but Marines is like this. Or just FM, yeah, ooh, that would be very small. FM. That's a joyful color scheme. Yes, thank you very much. Well, was just a little bit finding out where to put what color. I have changed here and there a few things, and they did not complete, as I made this shoulder pad first completely green with the LED trimmings, and oh, that had a completely 100% Christmas feeling about it, so I changed it a little bit. So I guess this will be it. Well, still a little bit more highlights. I will have to do a little bit of lining here and there, a lot of lining. Ah, to paint the duck butts. Yes, I was just doing that. Here, look, I'm painting the duck butts, but I have to. Oh, yeah, that's right. After that, I got a idea. Maybe not the greatest, but I have made a list, and GPT did help me a little bit. Saturday, for those who do not know, yes, Saturday we had, especially for this quack, yeah, for this we had a word of the stream. In fact, the word of the day it was duck's butt. As yeah, well, I am painting a lot of them, and I made a small list of Warhammer and model painting related words of the day, and in an Excel sheet, and saw what was coming out. In this case, the word of this day would be wag with. Okay, but still duck butts. Why not? Still like it. Let's go on with the highlighting. So are you working on something right now, Chinua? That really adorable angry look of the duck marine. Yep, painting. Painting Kermit in his role as Bob Cratchit. Okay. Bob Cratchit does ring a bell, but the first thing that comes to mind for me is that a Christmas Carol character. I don't know why I'm thinking that, but yes! Woo! Oh my God! Thank you, brain. The moment you said it, I indeed had yeah, a certain image in my head. Nice. The pink and the violet are very, very close, I see now. Because it's nearly halftime Christmas soon. Yeah, that's true, that's true. Yeah, for me it was not nearly enough, that's why I changed the color of this shoulder pad yellow instead of green. It was really too Christmassy for for this time of the year yet. But to be honest, I'll give you a it's a little late, sorry. Bada boom for that one. Better late than never, right? Ouch!
My advice to you, start drinking heavily.
Hydrate, yay!
Hydrate? But all I have is coffee.
No! Oh my God, I should really find out where I have put that one and get that one. Thank you. Ooh. And that's another 250 ml. Of water. I have to see if I am going to bring it all a little bit. The duck is orange and it already shaded and highlighted. Let's see, the armor turquoise. Make it a little bit lighter. I will use a little bit of white. Pure white. Your eyes by very. not much edges to highlight. Give it a little bit of shine to it. We have here on the back, we have that back color. Instead of highlighting this part, I will be lining the shadow. We have, oh nice, I have to have a lighter red. I don't think that is really going to do the trick. A little bit of a muted red. I think I'm not really. We'll have to go for the red with a little bit of yellow. And white. And yes, we are creating a little bit of a more pinkish color. Which maybe for this is not even that bad. Edge highlighting is still something I have to practice a little bit more. Maybe what will work. Over there. Nope, it is always one of the reasons why I am always try to buy lots and lots of reds, because I never can get red look red after. Oh yes, I can. Wait. Oh, I got an idea. Oh, did you see that? Baldy got an idea. Do we have something there? Oh. Baldy has an idea. Yeah, okay. Oh, 50 seconds. Oh, that's no. That's too much. Go! Okay, thank you. Because if we are going to use pure white for the whole edge highlights, pure white, yeah, let's use pure white. I only want to do an edge highlight, not the whole. Maybe next time use a smaller brush. Could also be the thing. Yeah, you think? Yeah, a little bit, yes, a little bit. Oh, almost stick my brush through my throat very well. Yeah, it's definitely the brush. It was not working. If I glaze some red over it later, it should be reading red, but a much brighter red. With the reds that I am using, I should have used maybe a darker red, and then with this red will glow. There you go. Not. That's it. This is just my tryout ducky for this color scheme. You can definitely see something. Touch it up a little bit. Okay, all over it like that. And that's it. It's highlighting.
Tactical nuke incoming!
Whoa! Woo! Hello, 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 Raiders! Whoa! Raid! By Spider 919! Whoa, where are we? Where are we? Where are we? Woo! Hey! Welcome in, everybody! Oh, that's a surprise! Let's see, we have small parts, sharp points. Hey, hello! Borak! Nice! Thank you very much for the raid! You got me totally surprised. At a surprise, whatever you want to call it. For those who do not know me, hi, I am the Bold GM. Do I have to explain it? Well, the GM part maybe because officially I'm not even a GM anymore. I'm so hooked on painting minis that I had no time for GMing anymore. But yeah, I'm a Dutch mini painter. Right now I am painting Space Marine Ducks made by Epic Duck Studios. And I'm painting them to get some money together for a charity, the Trevor Project. You still got more hair than me. Okay, yeah, well. But yeah, I'm trying to get a little bit money together for the Trevor Project, an American charity that works for, is a suicide prevention charity organization. And yeah, I had enough to do with, not myself, luckily, but in my family, to do with suicide, and there's a lot of painters work on it and get together in the Fabulous Marines. That's why I'm painting in June, as it is Pride Month. Just a few Space Duckies. At least that is what I'm working on. I am painting these ones also. This one is almost finished. That are the Ultra Quack Ducks. A few, he says. Yes, only this are a few because I still have boxes over there with at least twice as much. Not that I'm going to go to paint them all, but I am going to paint them for the charity. I'm always a little bit too late with things, so I did not really have enough time to organize everything everywhere. Just showing some love, bro. You have a great stream. Thank you very much for the raid. And well, most of you already know it, of course, but oh, wait. You have to get in there and then I always forget. Oh, that's right. And I do know that much. Why are you? Me and typing is also a streamer. So thank you very much. And yeah, well, that's what I do. Normally I only stream on Saturdays. I have, as most people have, a very busy day job. But for this charity, luckily I have this month also that I have to start later with work and can end a little bit earlier. And normally my stream is completely chaotic because this head of mine, you know, autism and stuff, always works differently. But yeah, well, again, welcome to this episode of
Ducks in Space!
And I was going to go for my glaze medium. as I am trying to get a nice edge highlight on this red. Well, I still have to practice a little. But the thing with red is always like I want to keep it red. So if I add another color, it will not stay red. So in this case, let's see if we can get it a little bit. I try to get it. Yeah, that's about what I was thinking. If you sometimes watch some YouTube's videos, or you watch some other streams, you sometimes learn a few things like what is a glaze, a very thin paint, and if you cover that paint that over white, then you get a very light color of the color you were painting. Now this is my first try with edge highlighting with a too big brush. Let's cover that up quickly. So normally I paint all kinds of stuff. 3D prints, well, a little bit like this, but also busts. I started out as a Warhammer fantasy player. Well, player is a big word. I have played it, but still painting was the biggest part for me. I played with, started with in the 90s with the Undead. Yeah, which one? Camry? Vampires? No, we only had the Undead, as there were simply just vampires and mummies and the like in all one army. Later, Games Workshop did a little bit of thinking and they thought, hey, but people who are saying that vampires and mummies are not completely in the right, in the same, at least in our little planet, in the same region. And of course, they immediately had some, yeah, you are right, because now we have a reason to make two armies out of them. And I did have started with it when they came out. I started with a Camry army, but I had already painted so many skeletons that I was a little bit bored with them. And I turned over to the orcs and goblins, nice chaotically. At least that's how they always were for me. Later on I did start with a vampire army again, of course. Why not, if you want? And set into the realm of undead, it will never let you go. But by then I also found out that there was a game called Dungeons and Dragons and that there were people playing in the neighborhood. And I got hooked on that. And I found out, hey, you don't have to paint complete armies. You can also paint just one single miniature. Oh wow. And you can even paint that one miniature to the very, very best you can. And that's how my playing years went bye-bye, and I started mainly painting. And thanks to Corona, here I am on my little corner of the internet. I definitely not consider myself the best painter there is. I am a good painter on my good days. I'm at least a better streamer than a better painter than streamer in how I see streaming. But yeah, I'm always I'm one of those types that does not want to brag too much about himself. Yes, that is my dear assistant Bertha, my paint shaker. And why Bertha? Because somebody told me the first time. Is it brown liner? Oh my god, it's black. Ah, no problem. The first time I used yes, well, the first time I used her, I did not even know it was a her. But somebody told me it sounds like a cow. Well, and in the Netherlands, one standard name for a cow is Bertha. Real. Oops. If you are a farmer and you have a lot of milk cows or whatever cows, you don't give them numbers, you name them. So you used to, because nowadays you need to have so much cows. You definitely cannot. Look at this beast of a man. Why? Hello, white wolf. What beast are you talking about? Me? I'm a beast of a man. Oh wow! And then after the, there goes the neighborhood. Oh yeah. Yep. Well, better the neighborhood than the whole planet. Baseballs reference, yes, I know. So, I always, if there are people who want to find out to paint the easiest and quickest way to paint minis, sorry, you are on the wrong stream. Oh my god, Walls, you have a Scottish dog. Okay. Go a little bit lighter with the you can even go completely almost white. Yeah, I said that if there are people who are watching this and want to know how to quickly paint miniatures, yeah, sorry, that is the wrong stream. I always overcomplicate my own painting. And I definitely like to take my time with the minis. Which is weird if you say that I still have about more than 20 of those things on my desk. Yeah, I know. But as I said, a little bit chaotic sometimes. Also, washes are not really my thing. They used to be. Then I found out that you can do a lot more than just base color, wash and highlight, mainly dry brushing. And I got immediately hooked to all those complicated things and so on and so on. I definitely like to paint in too much details. Maybe that's why you hardly finish anything. No. That's more like halfway painting one project, I find another project that is much more interesting. So I lay aside some projects for later. It's good that I don't have to plan anything for my work, because then never anybody would get good. Yeah, no, would get anything done. And I'm terrible in planning, but then that's also not my job. Damn sweet and light. Okay, that's one that I definitely have to remember. Nice. And again, that's why not? Oh, that's too late. Painting this way does not make painting very quick, but you do have you do get a lot of control over where the shadings are and all that stuff. I mean, with a wash controller, you can control it a little bit. This way you also get a little bit more practice in your brush control. Luckily this model does not have so much really small details on it. This is nice, quick. Bit of lining. That lining I should do last. A little bit of skill, and going to get some more highlights in there before without painting all over the lining. Okay, let's highlight the violet. Just adding the white. And yeah, sometimes I just don't know what to say and I'm just start talking about what I am doing. That's the part that I say that I am a better painter than a streamer. Get a little bit of that duck highlighted. We'll have to do a lot of quite some here and there some come on brain. Have to get some of the little mistakes out, but right now doing the edge highlights. Not so bad. Now these are always were a little bit difficult, more difficult. I remember from my ultramarine duckies. I don't know if I have already mentioned it, but these duckies were designed by Epic Duck Studios. And find them on Twitch and on MyMiniFacory. You can buy the STL files. And these are just the standard duckies, but he has also with weapons and all kinds of helmets. He has a Sergeant, Centurion, whatever you want to call it. He even has a few corn duckies. And and of course we have the Nurgle duckies. Nurgle duckies. Yeah, whatever. Just to give you an idea what the possibilities are with these little fun. All the fun you can have with a effect rubber ducky. And if you are not so into 40k or this kind of duckies, but you would like something else, this is just one range of the ducks he has. He's also working on some comic related duckies. It is I time. You time? No, I time. Yeah, no, I mean, no. This black is still usable. Good. We are going to paint the eyes. Oh, that is what you meant. Yeah. I mean, English is. You are correct. Great language. But also sometimes a little bit confusing if you do not watch out. You have to decide what to do with. Oh yeah, right. The shoulder pads, there should at least be some kind of logo or something on it. I'm really bad at a thing called freehanding stuff. Especially the very elaborate stuff. So I think I will go for the for the FM as it is for the Fabulous Marines. Yeah, let's. I mean, the rest is already difficult enough. So one other thing is, I still have to make the green a little bit. Highlight. And in this case, we are just using the white to make it a little bit lighter. Maybe just to give it an idea that it is a anything with a little bit of highlight. And for this tube, this tube, let's do both of them. And I still have to decide what color I will use for the eyes. We do a little bit too. An edge highlight is highlight of the edge, not of the whole thing. Also, we have the edge over here. So it's highlighted. Now, oh, nope, not completely. Let's see, the fabulous Marines. Now I am thinking of, but what colors do we just black? Although we have a yellow and we have a pink. Just black would also do. You know what? Let's try turquoise. Because I just like that color. And now you can see my fabulous writing skills. I have no idea how that will. Oh well, I think this will not even be that bad. And yes, I'm not going to make it really difficult. Okay, these two letters are just small strokes. Small lines. That can go a little bit wrong. But as I said, I like to make things always a little bit more complicated than need be. So that's all we need to redo. But that's terrible. Because of course that is a very adding a little bit of fading to the smallest little bit. The fabulous Marines. Very simple. Not very impressive. But I need to finish at least 10 of them. Well, if everybody was paying, had been paying $25, I would have been, and I would get to my goal of the $250, I would have to paint ten of them. There are already people who paid a little bit more, so we are already a little bit higher with less people. So I would not have to paint 10 of the duckies. But on the other hand, I also would like to at least give everyone who donates $25 or more at least 2 duckies. So let's just say one of this one and one of these ones. And yes, that is what I am planning to do if I reach my goal for this charity. Everybody who donates $25 or more will get at least one, and I hope I can finish it. 2 duckies, hand painted by moi. I know it's not a really big price. Next year I think I will do more like a raffle or something like that. Anyway, if you donate whatever you donate, if all the bits of this month, all the the money I get from all my subs, etc., all that money goes to the charity and is also part of the goal. But whatever you do not donate, the moment you donate, I'll put on the funny hat and paint on. Yes, I have a box with hats over here. Or if you want to see me paint in a hat, not a head, a hat. Unfortunately, you do not choose the hat, neither do I. And that's only already for one bit or one cheer. I'm just saying, don't feel pressured in doing something you don't want to do. I mean, you're all free to do whatever you want. I'm just suggesting that it is just offering the option for it. I had forgotten that they have a little thingy over here. Who needs a highlight? More white into the green. To add a little bit of there, that little hole. But I will set this one aside. And look at it tomorrow again. Oh, no, it's not done. No, we have forgotten the pupils. I didn't use a gray for that. Let's keep using that one. Yeah, ash gray. gray. Let's see if we can get that eye in, both eyes. I have to see. Yeah, no black on that side. That's not good. Okay, too much over there. And on all the sides. Little bit of black showing. Still have to tighten it, clean it up a little bit. Clean it up. Clean it up a little bit. Yeah. A bit more. Black again. That, oh, I forgot two little things. No, I'm not going to change any color, but he has those little studs on there. Oh, let's make them violet. Bit of writing to that so that it's out a little bit better. Yes. Oh, yeah, I did line that one. Oh, I forgot to add a line on this side. On his hearing aid. He's a space duck. He doesn't have a hearing aid. It does look like one. Oh, that's his Vox. So you are saying that he has a animal with him? No, not that kind of Vox. That is his speaking apparatus. His communication device. Oh yeah, communication, yeah. I know everything about it. I work too in a company that uses communication in almost every sentence, but still do not know what to do with it. had to put that one in, apparently. And I would say, as I said, I will set this one aside and go over it again tomorrow. Well, not with a brush, I hope, but at least with my eyes to see where the last little bit of mistakes I have to get out. But these are my fabulous Space Marine ducks for the month of June 2025. First month one almost finished. And that in, already 2 hours. Oh, nice. As I was saying, my freehand is not that great. Well, it should look like that. Yes, I did that one too. But that was beginner's luck. Unfortunately, I'm going to end the stream. Oh, before I do, let's see, is there anybody online that we could raid? Probably, but do we want to raid? I certainly do, only who? Oh, I see Mighty Lancer Games.
Ik doe die stream open, is het?
One moment. Ah, they are halfway through, they are painting. So, thank you for taking part of the stream. Thank you for the raid. Sorry, I'm really bad with names. I know there was a lot of numbers in there. Sorry for that, but wait, we have a very good memory that is called chat. I can scroll. You can? Yes, I can. So, Spider919, thank you for the raid, and thank you all for being here. And let's see if we can go raid Mighty Lancer Games. What was the command again? And I always forget if it is with the ad or without the ad, but we will see. Woo! I did it right immediately. So, thank you all for watching, and hope to see you all next time. Have a great day. Bye!